Well, hello, how's everybody here today? Welcome to Larry Jones Training, Coaching, and Empowerment Center.com. I'm the owner and the CEO of our company, and one thing we specialize in is we help people on a global scale to give creative life to their ideas, despite costs, the material needed, or the number of people required to assist with his or her tasks. Well, it's wonderful. I'm glad you're here. And what we want to bring awareness to, that the world need to know something about the power that's within them. And this is one of the reasons that Larry Jones Training, Coaching, and Empowerment Center is established in this earth, is to bring an awareness to the untapped power that is within every human being on the planet. We have creative power in us that we inherit from the Creator, but we just don't use that power, but we have the ability to give created life to whatsoever that we believe. And this is one of the main objectives of Larry Jones Training, Coaching, and Empowerment Center. So I want to again thank you for visiting our website. We have a lot of good things on our website, and I hope you go through it and check out some of the things that we do have there. We have our I'm also an author, and I have my book on there, and I have my bio as to what I come to do for humanity. So I would appreciate if you go through that and look at it and see what it's all about. We also have some coaching programs on here, the packages that we deal with. And so it's just a wonderful thing. And we just want to bring an awareness to the world that this power that is within every person on the planet, but yet it is untapped by the majority of the human race. And we just had an event here on the 18th and 19th of February. And we was dealing with some of the things that help a person increase some of the mentality that people deals with, helping them to achieve increased revenue. You know, everything that we deal with in life originate through our thinking process. So unfortunately, the thinking process of so many people on this planet is wrong. So one thing that our event was dealing with is a better you to help you to transform into increased revenue. And one of the things that we speak of, that we were discussing there, is something that Napoleon Hill, we had a speaker that dealing with Napoleon Hill. He spoke about some situation that was going on back in the over a century ago, and as a matter of fact, the same thing is happening today. And I just put this article on my website that's dealing with goals, and it's what the speaker was talking about the goals that people had back in the 1800s. See, Napoleon Hill, he was born, well, he's 87 years old, and he was born October 26, 1883. And one of the things that he discovered a century ago was that most people in life didn't have a chief aim or definite purpose. And unfortunately, it is the same way today. And I'll read what he said here. Napoleon Hill, he was born October 26, 1883, and he lived to be 87 years old. So in the book of The Law of Success and Think and Grow Rich, he said 95% of people do not have a chief aim and a definite purpose. In plain, I'm saying this now, in plain speech, they have no guidance as to what life he or she will live as a productive citizen in the land. And there's been over a century, and nothing has changed with the masses on a global scale. Because here, listen to what this professor here, Dave Cowell, and a professor at Virginia Tech said. Say that people who regular write down their goals earn 9 times as much over their lifetime as people who do not. However, 80% of Americans say they don't have goals. Additionally, there is another 16% of Americans who say they do have goals, but they do not write them down. Fewer than 4% have goals. No, fewer than 4% of Americans write down their goals, and fewer than 1% review them regularly. Now look at that. A century ago, 95% didn't have goals. Today, the same statistics are roughly in place. 80% of Americans don't have goals. And so if you want to put this on a global scale, it's practically, the ratio would be the same on a global scale as well. But he did it for America, because Napoleon Hill was an American. And so you become the thief of your own life, you don't realize that. And so this is one of the things that we have on one of our modules that we deals with goals. It's building your idea. You see, without goals, there's just going to be a lot of trouble in your life and a lot of misery. But on our website, well, thank you, very gracious that you stopped by here and viewing our website, because we have a lot of things there. And as I said earlier, goals is one of those modules that we talk about. So I'm not going to get into the details about everything that we have on there, but go through the website. We have a lot of interesting things on there. We talk about our purpose. We also discuss our center. We talk about our service packages, and we have t-shirts on there, Trailblazer t-shirt. We have applications. We just call it app for a client. We are accepting our clients now. And we have our disclaimer on there and our law of repulsion. Because see, one thing about this type of training, this is not for everybody. So we don't want to waste your time. We don't want you to waste our time. But if you're interested in this training, we welcome you to come on board, because right now I'm creating a course to go online, and it's going to be automation is the way to go nowadays. Technology has made it simple. You don't have to just run all over the country to teach and coach people these days. You can just fix it up and let it just do itself. And see people all over the nation, while I'm in my bed sleeping, they can enroll in the courses. Of course, they will get their membership and they will sign in, have their password to sign in, and take the course at their leisure. But it's a wonderful thing, people. It's time to explore the power that is within us. We have an imagination. God has given us an imagination, and you can take this imagination and bring life to whatever you want to bring life for. And see, the teaching that we're dealing with here, in my book 5 Steps to Reinvent Your Life Forever, and the training here, this is what we're building here. We're building a $2 billion church empire for God. But see, you don't have to build a church empire. You can build whatever franchise empire that you want to build. Maybe you want to build a health and fitness empire, franchise, or whatever your goal is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much it costs, the materials that's needed, or the number of people that's required for your project. We teach you how to teach you how your idea will blossom as a flower. You think it'll appear. This training center right here is long overdue, and we have purpose in our heart to make it the best creative training center on the planet. Yes, that's our number. That's our main goal here, to make sure that everybody come to understand the creative power that is in them. And this is what Larry Jones Training, Coaching, and Empowerment Center is all about. It's about to bring an awareness to the power that's within every person. And yes, and we the bedrock of this ministry, the bedrock of this training center, it's not a ministry, but the bedrock of this training center is very sure. We have something that's sure, reliable, and very reliable. We use the authority of God's word, the truest book in the land. Yes, it is. It is a secret to all things that is in existence, and give explicit instructions how anyone can use the creative power of infinite intelligence locked away, hidden, and unused. We often use this book, reaching the masses, to assist in simplifying their lives. So again, I want to welcome you to our website. Go through it. Go through it very thoroughly, and go to my blog back there, because it's my authority page over there. I have a lot of good information over there. And we're here to serve. We come to serve humanity. So if any of you out there wanted me to come in and be a teach at your place and give you some coaching, well, I'm available. And you also see that we are accepting clients, app for clients, and there are few preliminary things that you must go through before we can accept you. A few things that we must know about your business model, because in order to reap certain things that you want, there's certain things must be in place. And we do have a disclaimer on our website, because we don't know how you think, but we know how we think. And so we're here to serve. And I want to thank you for visiting our website, and you have a wonderful day. God bless.